Hello everyone, Jared here. Welcome to another video. In today's video, we're gonna go over my fire collection. I know some of you have been begging me to make a video of this, and I say why not, because it's been a while since I did a video of these. And I'm sorry that I'm slurring because I am tired and I need to go to bed. So if I'm slurring, that's why. So we have a ton of fire stuff. Stuff here. Stuff over there. We got stuff down there and stuff in the closet. I don't know if I'll get to everything in one video. Maybe I might make a part 2. Never know. But without that being said, let's get to it. Let's see, where do I want to start? Let's start in the middle. So, we're going to start over here. This is a Mac Bulldog hood ornament. And this thing is heavy. I got this from my grandfather about a year or two ago. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the shopping bag when I went to 9/11 Memorial. And speaking of 9/11 Memorial, there is a small plaque right there honoring 9/11. I don't know how to classify this thing. Got this from my dad's collection. So, you can see a fireman rescuing a child. Kinda cool. We got this boat that I had. I originally made a fireboat when I went to EHS, however, this is not the original fireboat. The original fireboat was destroyed when the school flooded. So I actually just, for whatever reason, found a boat like that. Here, let me grab it for you. Here's what the boat looks like. Okay. Here's what the boat looks like. So this thing was apparently going to get scrapped, so I'm like, you know what, I might as well just take this home, because otherwise it's going to get scrapped. So I took it home, and it's now officially in my collection. Oh, this is the ID that I wore when I went to an academy for the Upper Country Fire Department. So, let me put that back real quick. Okay, I put the name tag back, and I put the hood ornament back, Mac. Actually, while I'm at it, where is he? Nope. Does this look a little familiar? If I take this stuffed animal, Mac ornament, I had that thing, I was born. That thing gotta be old as me. Okay, Jared, on with the video. Okay. So, moving on, we have a Mac cab. I think somewhere down the road I might make this a truck, or have something that has a body on it, like an engine or a tanker or a ladder truck or something like this. But if not, here is a Mac truck, and the hood pops open. There we go. That's our department on a plaque. if I zoom the camera in a little, you can see clearly it says Weskersville Fire Department, Lower Macungie Township. You got some flags, pin flags. You also have a rock here. And on that rock it says LMFD, stands for Lower Macungie Fire Department. Stay safe, 2020. I don't know who made this, who made that rock, but whoever did, shout out to you. Because I found that while I think I was taking the dogs out when I found that rock. Moving on. We have a engine from Lower Macungie, or Weskersville. This is a 1937 Aaron Fox pumper. I believe this is one of Lower Macungie's second pumper. Here we have a bumper plate that was on the front of my dad's Trailblazer when he was in the fire service. They still make these plates, however, it's no longer Weskersville, it's now Lower Macungie. Yes, 3031. This is a bumper plate that came off of our old ladder truck. 3031, actually what I'll do is I'll leave a picture of the truck right here so you can see it. So yeah, that's 3031, that's our old ladder truck. Had lots of good memories on that truck. My dad and I used to work on that truck. I've been to a couple of fires on that truck. I even went all the way up to the tippy top in the bucket on that truck. Sadly, it did retire a few years ago, and it was donated to the city of Titusville in Crawford County in Pennsylvania. So, it is still in service. Hopefully, within my lifespan, I'm dreaming of owning that truck and getting behind the wheel the second time. Did I mention that correctly? Yes, the second time. Moving on. Alrighty, we have a Mack pumper. This has, I believe, Fort Worth, Texas. No, Port Arthur, Texas. And don't mind the rubber band there. This is a Texaco model, and I really need to clean these off. But the outline on this truck is phenomenal. We have, that's 1920, I think. We have a 1922 Aaron Fox. This truck does have functionality. The engine hood cover does open. I don't want to pick this truck up because there's a part that's barely hanging on, and I don't want it to fall off. So that's what the truck looks like. We have a beaten up open cab American France, possibly within the 1950s, 1960s. Yeah. We got a Hess toy truck, model 2015. And if I take this away, we have some beer mugs. So, if anybody's thirsty for some beer, here you go. You got Hanley Co. Station 33. We have some more mugs over here. I don't know who this is. I think that's Frankfurt. We got a lot of mugs in here. Let me see. I know one of these mugs is from Albertus. I don't think that. Yeah, that's. Okay. Here's a pen from Lower Macungie. Lower Macungie Fire Department hat. And that hat matches along with the sweatshirt that I have down here. You can see it has Lower Macungie on it. The coat and the hat are pretty much just as old as me. Fireman statue. For those who are into law enforcement, I think I have one somewhere. I don't know where exactly it is. I don't know. FDNY, Fire Department, New York Giant. Haha, funny. This hat actually came from someone who went down to the, let me rephrase that. This hat came from someone that I went to school with, who happened to be a teacher, who also happened to, go down to the site of the 9/11 memorial, or Ground Zero, let's just say it's that. He gave me this hat, while I was in school, and it was a real treat for me to get. This dollar represents all those who lost their lives on 9/11. Homemade or school-made fire truck that I built in high school. This is supposed to be a reference to a Mac. Let me get the sleeve out of the way. There we go. More mugs and more mugs. Get thirsty. We have new pins that I got recently. We have the 20th anniversary of 9/11. And we have the FDNY 9/11 Memorial pin. I should start a pin and patch collection. Actually, I have patches. I don't have very many pins. Okay. Okay, that's that. Now, to do all of this. We're going to start up here. This is a piece of my dad's turnout gear when he was in the fire service. Here is a book called The Volunteer Firefighters. This book shares info on what firefighting was, or what the tradition holds back in the 1700s, 1800s, early 1900s. Good book. Lower Macungie mug. I don't know what mug this is. I think this was the dedication of 3011. No, 3012. Yeah, this is 3012. Before it was refurbished. Yeah, that's the old 3012 before they bought the Simon Duplex in 1996. And before they replace it with the Rosenbauer piece of junk. It's just my opinion. We got a fireman's cookie jar, and if you lift the top off, it'll say, "If you can't stand the heat, get out of the cookie jar." Yeah. We got a tiller. Has tiller ladder truck. The only thing that I don't like about this truck, voice crack. The only thing I don't like about this truck is on a real killer. There were only 3 sets of wheels. One there, and one there. I don't know why there's 2 sets back there. Basically, it's a tractor trailer, but that's a tractor, that's a trailer. I don't know what I'm hearing, but I'm moving on. If we remove that truck, this is what you see up here. Yeah, I need to adjust this. They got a ladder truck that I completely made of Lego. It looks like it's starting to fall apart. So need to fix that up. We have the battalion car. It's beaten up. It would play hard. You can see some of the emblems are missing. And plus, I don't see it even works anymore. You can push this. You can see it used to go, but I guess the gears are stripped or whatever. Here's another Hess truck. That's also a Hess. It is a miniature Hess truck. And you can't see what that year is. 1999. That's what it looks like. The year 1989 fire truck. Much bigger than this. It was white with a red ladder. That's on my bucket list to get for my collection. That 1989 ladder truck. Still works. We can put that right there. We got a Lego battalion car. Looks like this is based off of Germany. I don't know why all these models that Lego City makes are based off of Germany. I'm not saying Germany is a bad thing, but at least have some American trucks. Another battalion car from Hess. They're ID'd as rescue vehicles by Hess, but I call them battalion cars because they look like battalion car chief's vehicle. And this one also works. If I can find the switch. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go into some weird stuff here. This is a fire alarm pole station that I bought earlier this year. This is a simplex model pole station. Simple, all you do, pull it, stick the key in there, you turn it, open it. It's spring loaded, so it'll reset. This is model 2099-9756. I'm actually gonna put that down there. We have an American LaFrance telesquirt. Doors to open. Fun fact, this truck, or not this truck, but for Lola McCunchy, we were looking at getting a truck very similar to this. But since American LaFrance ran out of business in 2014, we went ahead with Spartan and Rosenbauer. So, our only American LaFrance at the time of this recording had just retired. So, move that out of the way. And it's themed after Walt Disney World, Engine Company 71. I like this truck. It's really neat looking. I'm gonna go set that down there. Yes. Emergency. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons worth of Emergency. I haven't watched these in a while, but it's a good show. For being 50 years old, almost 50 years old. Alright, we're gonna go back into Hess now. We have another Hess model. Let me see what's on the bottom. We got the same truck that I showed you just a few minutes ago. This thing here. This is the exact same truck. I'm trying not to make it dizzy. As that. We got another truck up there that I'm not going to open because I want it to be part of a collection piece. We're going to zoom out. And there you go. I got this, this thing. My cousin, who was just a little kid at the time, saw my videos and they're like, hey, I want this to be in your collection, so he gave this to me. I think there's a name for this guy. And if my memory goes back, I think his name is... Oh, what's his name? Hook and Ladder, so that's what it is. His name is Hook and Ladder from Tonka. We have a bank, and in that bank are patches, pins, and accessories that you can wear to show your support of first responders, firefighters, police officers, and stuff like that. I am gonna put stuff back and we'll be right back. Okay, last but not least, we have the 9219. You have all seen this a bunch of times, but yeah, 9219. Going over here, I have a helmet. This is a real, legitimate fire helmet that I got from the fire department. It is permanently retired, so this helmet cannot be used in the fire service again. You can see on the side, it says Firefighter, Station 30. There you go. And that's not all. We have a bunch more stuff to go over. We have a fire hose right there. That hose came from a school within the Allentown School District. My best guess is the way how the person got it. I'm not going to mention his name. That the hose must have been old, that it needed to be replaced. Or it failed testing and they had to replace it. So the person who replaced it got the old one and they gave it to me. Still figuring out what I want to do with it. I have a working fire alarm panel down there. I'm still trying to get working properly. There is a box right in there, you can barely see it. That is all full of fire alarms. Moving up, you got some magazines in there. I'm not in the mood to drag it out. You can actually see a book right there. Right where my finger is. You got a couple fire helmets up there. Just some other stuff in here. You have coats, shirts. I actually have a siren box in here somewhere. So yeah, I have a ton of fire stuff. Got some fire stuff in here. 911 operator. Fire, police, medical. Okay. Yeah. And we also have some fire stuff in here. I've got a ton of fire stuff. I got some books in there as well. Honestly, if I zoom the camera out here, there are a ton of fire stuff scattered throughout the entire house. All of this is just the main portion of it. Now, before I sign off, if you have any questions, comments, or things that you're interested in, please let me know. Because I would definitely like to share the story on how I got stuff. But, without that being said, I am off. See y'all later, and take care.